I think there is a great misconception perhaps by people who maybe listen to records and don't necessarily always create them, that by going through something tragic or some heavy drama in your life that automatically it creates a masterpiece. And I think I can speak probably for quite a few artists in the past and maybe even currently that when you're in the midst of depression and it seems like your whole life is just crumbling around you day by day, generally the last thing you're thinking about is making a record. The first difference upon listening to this record as compared to our earlier records is, there is a lack of distortion, loud, aggressive guitar work that sort of ran through most of our other earlier work. To us it was a challenge not to rely on it, to work harder on the use of silence. Yeah, I think the word orchestral pop, isn't just a new phrase or even a catchphrase now. It's always been, certainly throughout the middle part of the century, especially in American music, most pop was orchestral. My mother listened to music from a station called WNEW in New York, not the rock station. They had more of a popular standards show called the Make Believe Ballroom. And so when I grew up, that's basically the music I was listening to, a lot of old Sinatra and music like that by Gordon Jenkins or Ray Ellis and Artie Shaw and things like this. And so it just became part of my own consciousness, I guess, if that's the word. As I hit the teenage years and the Sex Pistols and Velvet Underground, the Ramones, there was obviously, in my head I kept thinking, well, I've got to react pretty harshly against, a lot of the Benny Goodman Sing, 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 Carnegie Hall, 1938, and just sort of dive into punk rock. But as I go on in years, I find that I really can't shake a lot of those influences very, very easily, and they tend to come out in the work that I do. More so than the Sex Pistols and the Ramones or Black Sabbath.